show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West.
What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Affleck 9916 and welcome back to the MLB 17 The Show Road to the Show. Today we are going to do the Topps Prospect Showcase. We got two games, all the scouts in attendance from every team in the league. See them all sitting right there. It looks like they're all sitting together in their multicolored shirts. But our first at bat, first pitch is going to be a curveball outside, then a strike, and then look at that, we get hit by a pitch. What a way to start out your career here in professional baseball, getting hit right in the shin by a pitch. Good thing I didn't get injured. That would have been quite a dramatic thing to happen. But I hope you guys are all having a good day today here on Wednesday. I know I'm having a good day. Didn't get enough sleep, so I took a little nap after my morning class and recording this before my second class. And Matt Davis is dropping that ball on his first play in the outfield of this game. So not the way that you want to start. So far, I've dropped a routine fly ball, and I've been drilled in the leg by a pitch. So, yeah, interesting start to this Topps Prospect Showcase. I don't know what the heck the scouts are going to think about all this, other than the fact that I suck at catching. But either way, our next at-bat, fastball, is going to be down low, so it's 1-0. Very next pitch is going to be a fastball in there for a strike. I swing and miss at it. Then on 2-1, I swing and miss at a fastball, which was low. I shouldn't have swung at that one, so it's now 2-2. We got that runner on second, so trying to drive in a run here. 2-2 pitch. Here's the windup in the delivery, and I swing and miss at a fastball way up high. Shouldn't have swung at that one either, so we go down on strikes for our first out of this game. Next at bat, first pitch, I just popped it up down the left side, and the third baseman backs up, makes a catch for the out. Coming into my next at bat, 0 for 2 so far, top of the seventh. We got two runners in scoring position. We have a chance to tie the game with a base hit. First pitch, I'm going to swing and miss on a slider, so we're down 0-1. Next pitch is going to be hit to left field. This one is going deep. This one is past the diving left fielder. It's going to be down. One run will score. Second run coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He is going to be safe, and I'm into second with a double. A 2 RBI. Huge play. Ties the game. And my first hit here in this Prospect Showcase. So we had kind of a quiet game so far, but that is exactly, guys, what we needed. The worst case, that would have been a sac fly. But as you can see, it just gets past the third baseman, who makes a little dive out there, a big dive out there. Can't catch the ball. So game is tied at 4. Next batter comes in. He gets a base hit up the middle. I'm going to come around third. You know I'm going to try to score here. Here's the throw to the plate. I'm going to be in there well on time, and it's 5-4. So I get not only 2 RBI, but I get the go-ahead run. Pretty big right there as we go to the bottom of the next inning. They're going to get a base hit. I'm going to field a ground ball, throw it to the plate. Can I tag out the runner? Good throw, but I'm just a fraction of a second late, and they have themselves a run. So I think it's 6-5 now. We're just holding on to this lead. Yes, it is. 6-5. My next at bat, runner on third, so a chance to score in yet another run. It's 2-0. And the next pitch, look at me swing and miss at that curveball. Oh my God, I should not have swung at that one. A little anxious here in my first ever game, you know, trying to impress the scouts a little bit too much, just being a little bit too aggressive. 3-1, I swing and miss at a curveball. That was a pretty good pitch right there. So it's now 3-2, and then I get another pitch right down the middle. Could have hit that one, but unfortunately it just goes straight to the second baseman, who throws it on to first for the out. We will go to the next inning, and no, we won't, because we will get the win. So I don't come up to bat anymore, but I had 5 at-bats. I go 1 for 4 with a hit by pitch and a double, 2 RBIs, and a run. I'd say that's a pretty good first game. Now we have a call from my scout, or my advisor, I believe. Yes, and he says, I've got a few calls from scouts. Some questions came up about money, and I want to know what that's about, so I'm going to ask him, like what? So, waiting for what he has to say. There's a narrator speaking over all this stuff. It was, I don't know if I like the narrator, but I do like these cutscenes so far. How much of a bonus you're going to get, and if you're considering school or not. So, obviously, I want to know what he's having to say to them. So, I'm going to ask, what did you tell them? He says, I just said we'd expect fair market value, and I'm researching that now, so I know how much money your draft position should be expected to come in. And I'm just going to say sounds good because, to be honest, guys, I don't think I want to go to school unless I get drafted by the Nationals again like I did last year, just because I didn't want to play for them. But either way, I want to start as an 18-year-old rather than a 22-year-old like I did on MLB 16 show. That's just my thoughts. I learned that kind of the hard way last year. You know, you can develop more as a player because you get just more training points if you play a couple years. They don't give you enough training points for going to college. I think it's kind of goofy. But coming into our next game, we're going to start it by catching a routine fly ball, so I don't drop one this time. That's a much better way to start out. Next play for me, I got one on my left. I'm going to go over to make this catch, and it's going to be dropped. And another bizarre error. The run will score. Runner goes around second. He's going to third. That could have been an inside the Parker almost. But I drop another routine fly ball. So what is going on with Matt Davis here in this Topps Prospect Showcase? Look at that. He just... Really? What's that glove work? Putting the glove up that late? God, a 6-year-old could have made that catch. But, oh, good God. We're down 5-1 here in the first inning. And 2 runners on base, so I have a chance to score some more runs here if I can get another hit. I'm going to take a ball, so it's going to go to 1 and 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch, trying to get a base hit. I swing and miss at a changeup out of the zone. So another strikeout for Matt Davis, and not a good way to continue this series. It's now 5-3. We got the bases loaded, so a chance to tie this game here in the second. High-scoring game so far. 1-1 count. I swing and miss at a curveball, so it is now 1 and 2. We bring the count to 2 and 2, trying to do something here. We do a good job laying off of that curveball on the inside, so it's 3-2. Can we walk in a run? That would be a crazy thing to happen. Nope, I'm going to get a hit to the left side. Left fielder goes in and makes the catch. If only I had a little bit more power right there. That could have been a bases clearing hit. Unfortunately, it's not. We'll go to the top of the third. I'm going to get a routine fly ball. I just moved back like 1 step right there, and I get under this one. Will I make the catch? Yes, I finally make a catch that I really, there's no excuse for missing. So coming into my next at-bat, I'm 0 for 2, obviously, at this point. We have more runners in scoring position, so I have a chance for another RBI. There's going to be a fastball in there for a strike. Pretty good pitch. It's tough to hit against lefties. Count goes all the way to 2 and 2. I'm going to swing and miss at a slider low and away. So yet another strikeout for Matt Davis. We'll come in now 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts in this game. The game is tied, bottom of the 6th, runner on first. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be outside, so good job laying off that one. It's 1-0. I've been good laying off pitches early in the at-bats. It's just been later on in them where I start to hurt, except for right there. I swing and miss at a bad one. 2-1. I get a pitch low in the zone. I hit it on the ground. Throw to second gets the out. So I'm out on a fielder's choice. Now 0 for 4. We go to the bottom of the 9th. No one on base. No outs. So I have a chance to start a game-winning rally. And look at that. I foul off a pitch that if I swung a fraction of a second later would have been a walk-off home run. I then swing and miss at a changeup right in the middle. So it ends up going to 2-2 after he throws 2 balls. Then it ends up going to 3-2. Trying to do something in this at bat, and I'm going to strike out. It's fastball right, well, not right down the middle, but it was in the zone, and looks like he just blew that one by me. So we go to the bottom of the 11th. I get to at bat again, and there's 2 runners on base, so another chance for a walk-off hit here with just a base hit. This time, though, there's no outs. I'm just going to play it smart. I'm going to go with the sacrifice bunt. I've had a bad game. Let's move those runners to second and third. We're now second and third with only 1 out. Theoretically, a ground ball could win this game now. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Bottom of the 13th, runner on second. It's almost like the game was trying to give me a walk-off hit. Boy, I hope they didn't put that in the code. I know video games do that sometimes. I sure hope they didn't do that here, but we, as you see, swing and miss at a pitch. It's now 2-1. Next pitch, that's going to be outside, so it's now 3-1. And with 2 outs, I don't know if he's going to give me anything here. No, he's not. He doesn't want to risk that walk-off hit. So I do draw a walk, and I at least get on base. So I at least had 2 productive at-bats. The manager's telling me to steal. And guys, I hesitated. This is why I jumped so late. I hesitated because I'm like, should I really steal? Obviously, that was a dumb decision, and I'm out, and that ends the inning. It's just ridiculous. We come up to bat again, bottom of the 16th inning. Score 6-5. Runner on second. So this would be a chance to tie the game. I hack at a pitch. At this point, I'm just getting tired, guys. It's the 16th inning. I've had enough. So there's a fastball. I'm going to swing and miss, so it is 0-2. And then, can we not strike out for like the 5th time in this game? Here's the pitch. Yeah, we strike out again. That's like our 4th or 5th strikeout of the game. So a disastrous, disastrous 16-inning game, and we don't even win here in my last Topps Prospect Showcase. Look at how many strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, not very good. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. We got another call from our advisor real quick. He asked me, as you'll see here, where am I going to watch the draft? And I end up saying I watch it at home with my family. That would make sense where you would watch your draft. If you're an 18-year-old kid, I'd say you'd be living at home still at that age, probably. And then once you get $1 million from baseball, you can buy your own nice apartment. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. In the next episode, we will get drafted. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. For now, we'll see you next time. Peace.